His dream was go to the college, do the nursing. Um, he got his own studio because he recording music. He's singing. He wanna be make a CD.
I was awakened at about 4 a.m. And called in to investigate Christian Munoz's motor vehicle crash. I arrived on scene and I observed Christian Munoz's vehicle on its side up against a telephone pole. Christian and his passenger were both seriously injured and were taken to the Atlantic City Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. The driver of the other vehicle was taken to the Atlantic City Police Department and processed for driving under the influence of alcohol.
Before the crash, we got a good relation like a father and son. Anything happened to him, he come to me and talk to me about it. And whatever I know, I teach it to him to help him growing up, be a good kid, good person with the others. We used to play music together, percussion together on a church. We got a good time in that.
At Dunn's Park? Yeah. Alright.
No friend, no family, nobody, because they don't know how to deal with Christian. Because he can talk, he can do anything by himself. We not got friend. He not got friend. He lost his friend.
Dunn's Park. Be like, we out here.
Let me hit it.
My investigation revealed that there were two major contributing factors in this crash: speed and alcohol. And if we take away speed and alcohol, the crash does not occur.
Driving with passengers, that's an increased distraction rate. Pair that with the lack of experience with each passenger in that vehicle, their likelihood of being involved in a crash doubles. For instance, if they have one passenger, it's twice. If they have two, it's 4 times as many times likely to have a crash. And if they have a third passenger in the vehicle, they're now 8 times more likely to crash.
I got shotgun. Man, I got a shotgun. Get that in, dude. Come on, man.
At that time, Christian was 18 years old. I don't know too many rules about the provisional license was. Only I know he has to go back home before 12 o'clock at night.
And we know that many of the teens who are seriously injured or killed, these crashes are occurring between 9 o'clock at night and 2 o'clock in the morning. You pair that with speeding, and then mix it with alcohol use, and you have a recipe for disaster. You've increased the risk for crashing so high that it's almost unavoidable.
Let's go!
My husband, Geronimo, he called me on that morning and told me my son Christian had a car accident, and he told me go to the garage to see the car is there. His car is there. So I told him the car is not there. He said go to his bedroom to see he's there. I said no. He said somebody called me. I don't know from where. From one of the hospital told me he got a car accident. After that, we called my daughter. So I tell her what my husband told me, and then we went to drive to the hospital to see Christian.
That night I wasn't on my job, and I hear the phone ring at 5 o'clock in the morning. I checked the phone, I think was they called me confirming a job. I checked the phone again because I asked a person they called me, it wasn't call me, confirming a job. And I checked their number, I dialed the number, and I dialed the hospital emergency room. They tell me my son was in a car accident that night. I called home to verify he was at home. I wake up my wife and she make her looking in the window. His car was in a driveway, and his car no was in a driveway. His bed was in the same way he left it that night. I left my job and went to the hospital.
When I get out of the hospital, the doctor told me, Christian, I have to be prepared for 24 hours, the first 24 hours, because he's not gonna make it. I'm coming, Christian. Good morning, Christian. How are you today? Are you ready for your day? Yes? Good. He's not gonna be a normal again. He told me he never gonna walk again. He never gonna talk. He never get my son back.
Because
Hi, Cristiano,
a young man was terribly injured. He
How's
was
your
injured
day
because
today?
of a drunk driver.
Good.
And
You
this
know
kind
what?
of cases we generally take
Your nephew
to see if we can help people out in those kinds of
and your
situations.
niece coming today.
Let's, add on to that. You knew that
You
the
don't wanna
insurance wasn't going to go very far.
Yeah, ultimately,
Okay.
what we discovered is that the person who was responsible for this accident just had a $15,000 insurance policy, which is the minimum in New
Can
Jersey.
you say something to me?
And we also know
No?
that
Why?
because he was driving while intoxicated, that he
Because the insurance money running out, I had to do everything. I had to feed him. I had to change his diaper. I had to do the physical therapy, speech therapy. I had to give him his pen, feeding him. I had to do everything all day, all night, 24/7. Okay, Christian, let's go to change your diaper, okay?
just not enough, and particularly since the person who's responsible has a non-dischargeable debt. So this will follow him.
After the crash, everything changed at home. All the standard of life changed. No more entertainment like it used to be. We restrict at home now because she stayed every day with him, day and night. I had to go to work, but the good time we used to get, we don't get that no more.
And you can do it. Good job, Christian. Fine.
All right, so we knew early on in this case that the person who hit him just had a $15,000 policy. But we couldn't accept that because $15,000, when you look at Christian's injuries, are nowhere near what it would take to satisfy just even the basic medical bills for a month for him. And in other cases where drinking is not involved, the person can go to the bankruptcy.
Come on. You can do it. Okay.
But our law in Jersey is that you can't do that if the reason why you have this judgment is because of driving while intoxicated. So in this situation, we had to go all the way through trial, get the judgment against him.
And now he's in a wheelchair. He talked a little bit, but I believe on God. Yeah, I know he's gonna walk again. He's not gonna be the same person, but at least I want him.
The jury comes out with that.
The jury comes up with that, right.
I miss his voice.
In Christian's case, the jury decided that the
He's screaming.
damage was worth $4 million. And that's a lot of money, but he'll probably never see any of that. And it could have been worth $10 million. But it's, this isn't very...
I heard something click.
You're trapped.
I want to help you, but I don't have, so I'm just,
Oh, that's all right. You
I'm
don't
just
have
gonna let
to
you
help
go.
me.
I worry every day. If something happened to me, who take care of my son?
Thought is if you think always answering the question with the question. So
Do that?
yeah, if
The relation with Christian right now is play a little bit music after work. I miss his screaming, the way he used to go home screaming my name, the way he go home. I made the house feel happy. His joke. We miss some of that. He was so happy in the house. Doesn't matter, I was a little bit angry. He always take the smile out of my mouth. He was a good kid with me. We're gonna miss a lot of stuff with him.